everybody. So I'm going to be talking about a movie that I saw maybe about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. I was a bit skeptical of whether I was going to talk about this movie or not, because I did find this one to be a bit hard to understand, but I'll do the best I can to explain it. So, and that movie is Amsterdam, directed by David O'Connor, I think, starring Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, Taylor Swift, Mike Myers, Chris Rock, and a bunch of others. And it's basically this movie set in the 30s about three friends who meet in Amsterdam. And I think like that they're completely different people, but they have like one thing in common, and is that they like Amsterdam. It's a very, I'd say, a pretty philosophical movie. I would say it kind of like talks about like each way they see art and stuff like that. But as the movie goes on, the plot does thicken, and as they try to uncover the origin of this strange new group and what this group's impact is going to have on the rest of society. I won't spoil anything else, but it was an interesting story. It was fictional. It was grounded in like real history, but it was an interesting take, that's for sure. And I found the story to be pretty interesting and also very pretty different and pretty daring compared to most of the other stuff I've seen this year. So let's talk about the performances. I really did like Margot Robbie in this film. I liked Christian Bale. Taylor Swift played a good performance as well. And the one thing that really made me want to see this movie is that it had Mike Myers in it. And I haven't seen Mike Myers in anything for a really long time. The only other movie I saw him in recently was Bohemian Rhapsody, which came out 4 years ago. But like I've heard that like The Love Guru in like 2008 completely trashed his career because everybody hated it so much. I haven't seen that movie. I mean, I think the most recent movie behind that movie was The Cat in the Hat, and I actually did really like that movie. It was a funny movie. It was a weird movie, but it was funny and it was entertaining. So yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, he actually spends more time in this movie that you might think. It's not just like one scene like in Bohemian Rhapsody. He does have some good screen time, and it was nice seeing him behind the camera again, well, in front of the camera, because I do like the guy, and I think he is a very funny man. But overall, it was very well directed. I did find it to be pretty confusing. I felt like I walked out of this movie thinking I didn't understand this movie completely. But maybe I did, and of course it does talk about certain ideologies like Nazism and fascism and stuff like that, which present themselves towards the end of the movie. So there's that. So it's not a kids movie, but like it was just entertaining for what it was, and I did like the relationship between the three characters, which I thought was pretty well fleshed out. Overall, I thought this was a really solid movie. I mean, I'm not sure if it's bordering on like masterpiece, but like it was entertaining, it was different, it was artsy, and it was just an entertaining, thought-provoking movie, and I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I know this review came a bit late. I was really thinking about how I was going to review this one, but if it's still in theaters where you are, I would recommend that you go see it. It's not a waste of time. It's definitely worth your money, and it's an entertaining movie. So that's really all I have to say. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.